What's up, Journey Babes? Welcome back to the Zen Den and welcome to the second flow of our 30 pose journey flows. Couple things before we get started. Number one, if you love yoga, please subscribe to the channel to support us. Number two, if you're wondering what the 30 pose journey is, check out the description below where you can sign up for 30 free video pose tutorials and then catch on with these flows once you're done. And then I can't remember if we're on 3 or 4, but I am going to be using blocks today. So if you have those accessible to you, please grab them and then unroll your yoga mat and let's get started. All right, yogis, you're on your mat and you're ready to flow. Flow being the key word. We will be moving with breath today. So if you're finding that you're unable to hold the posture or it's becoming too much, take it slower, find child's pose, modify where you need to. As I did say, this is the second flow in our 30 pose journey. So what that means is we'll be focusing on standing tall and balancing with our postures today. And now let's begin in child's pose, balasana. Take the knees nice and wide, big toes together at the back of the mat. Walk the hands or slide the hands out in front of you as you melt the chest down to the earth. Relax the forehead. Start to breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. Letting the prana, the life force within you, start to awaken and flow throughout the body. 3 more breaths. Coming into the moment, allowing yourself to be present for this practice. Another round of breath. On an inhale, lift the gaze, and on an exhale, walk the hands over to the left, reaching more through the right fingertips. Take another inhale, grow tall. And exhale, melt the chest down. Just 1 round of breath. Next, inhale, lift that gaze, walk the hands back through center, take it all the way over to the right this time. Big inhale to grow tall and long through the left side body. And exhale to fold down. 1 round of breath. Inhale, lift that gaze, walk the hands back through to center and meet me up sort of in a tabletop, but keep those, meet me in tabletop pose for thread the needle. On an inhale, take that right hand high to the sky, stretch across the chest, and exhale to sweep the hand through. Right palm, right shoulder, right ear are resting to the mat. 2 deep breaths. On an inhale breath, ground down through your left hand. Send that right hand high to the sky for another stretch. And exhale back to neutral tabletop. Inhale the left arm high. Exhale, thread it through left palm, left shoulder, left ear, making their way down to the mat. 2 rounds of breath. Next, inhale, ground down through the right hand, lift the left hand high. And exhale back down to neutral tabletop. Let's start to fire up our core today as we will be using it a lot to balance and stay strong. Take the right leg back. Activate through the toes. Start to hug muscle to bone here. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, hug in, knee to nose, round. We'll do it 5 times. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale, hug and round. Can you touch, touch, touch? Inhale, take it back. Exhale and round. Inhale it back. Exhale and round. Inhale, open tall. Last one. Exhale and round. Inhale it back. And if you want a little bit of a back bend here, start to take the left hand around, bend the right knee, reach back for the top of the right foot, and just open through the heart gently, gazing forward. And let it go. Wiggle those hips from side to side. And straight to the left. So left leg goes back and long. Activate through the toes, hug muscle to bone. Core is engaged. You're lifting up out of the shoulders or out of the wrists. Yeah. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hug and round. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, round. Hug, hug, hug. Tap knee to nose. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. Take it back. 2 more. Hug it in. Last one. Inhale it back. Exhale, hug it in. Take it back. Inhale. If you want that back bend, bend the left knee, reach the right arm back, catch the top of the foot, and just gently open through the heart. Let it go. Move through 3 rounds of cat-cow, whatever that means to you. Today I'm feeling some barrel rolls, which means I'm going to drop my belly down, round it up. Imagine that you're like scooping a peanut butter jar here. You want to get every last bit of it, yeah? You can also take traditional cat-cow. One more round of breath. And then let's find downward facing dog, spreading the fingertips wide, curling the back toes under, and then sending those sits bones back and high, chest melts, hamstrings open. Feel free to walk the dog out or just sit here in stillness, allowing your body to feel into the posture. 2 more rounds of breath. All right, let's work on some core some more. So on an inhale, come forward to plank pose. We're going to do this 5 times. Exhale it back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward, stack shoulders over wrists, gaze forward. Take it back, downward facing dog. 3 more, inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Inhale it forward. And exhale it back. Last one, inhale it forward. Exhale it back. Inhale that right leg high to the sky. Bend at the knee and open the hip. And feel free to be organic here. If you want to let the shoulder open, you can. If you want to work on squaring the shoulders down, you can. If you want to pop up onto the right fingertips and tent up, you can. This is your practice. Circle the ankle, circle the knee. 1 more round of breath. Exhale to square the leg off and send it through. Plant it between the hands, softening the back knee down for low lunge, Anjaneyasana. I love that Sanskrit word, Anjaneyasana. From here, hug muscle to bone on the right side and inhale the left arms, both arms high. Really breathing into the left hip flexor, left psoas, hugging the hip points up to protect the low back area. 2 more rounds of breath. And exhale to plant the hands as you begin to straighten the front leg. Start to slide the right heel forward, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, big hamstring stretch. You're on the heel of the front foot. You're sending the toes. Ew, my feet are so dirty. You're sending the toes back towards your face, and you're lengthening out through the crown of the head. Take 3 deep breaths here into the belly of the hamstring. Getting the body nice and warm for those flowing, standing, balancing postures that are really strong. Another round of breath. On an inhale, begin to bend the knee, plant the foot back down. Listen carefully. We're going to come into lizard pose. So heel toe the right foot out to the corner of the mat. You want to add a 45-degree angle. Pick up the back leg and slide it back a little bit more. And then plant both hands here. Taking 3 rounds of breath into that right hip. Again, still in the left hand, the left hip flexor too. Lots of opening here. It requires lots of breath, lots of intention, lots of integrity. 1 more round of breath. All right, on an inhale, curl the back toes under, lift the knee up, and let's just hold here for a round of breath. This is a more strengthening version of lizard pose. And exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we go. On an inhale, roll forward, plank pose. We got 5. Exhale, take it back. The core should be fully engaged on the entire transition, so it never gets to rest here. Inhale it forward, hugging the midline in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale forward. I think I lost count, you guys. Exhale, take it back. We'll do 2 more for good measure. Inhale forward. Exhale, send it back. Last time, inhale it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale that left leg straight up to the sky. Bend at the knee, open the hip, make it feel good for you. I'm feeling this tenting up action with my fingertips on the left side as I send the knee higher to the sky. 1 more round of breath. Begin to straighten that left leg, square it off. Exhale, step it through, plant it between the hands, soften the right knee down. Anjaneyasana. Hug muscle to bone on the left side. As you inhale, the arms straight up to the sky. 3 deep breaths. Huge opening on the right side, yeah? Should feel really good. If it doesn't, back off a little bit. Last big inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down to the earth. Begin to straighten the front leg as you slide the heel forward a little bit. Coming up onto the heel, flexing the toes back, Ardha Hanumanasana. On the left side, you're hugging muscle to bone to protect the hamstring opening, working to square the hips as you energize through the crown of the head. I know there's so much going on in every pose, so take what you can from my cues. Don't get lost in them. Just pick up on what feels right for your body. Take 2 deep breaths. On an inhale, bend into the front knee, coming into lizard pose, so walking the toes over to the edge of the mat, planting the hands down, and sliding the right leg back if you need a little bit more room in that hip flexor area. Energizing through the crown of the head, 2 deep breaths. Keeping the heart open. Curl the back toes under, lift the leg for a round of breath. Okay, take it back to downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. If you'd like a child's pose here, go for it. 3 breaths. Take 1 more round of breath wherever you are, and then meet me in downward facing dog. And now our flow begins. Inhale the right leg high up to the sky. Exhale, plant it between the hands. Rise up, crescent pose, high lunge, just for a big inhale breath. Exhale the hands back behind you, and you're going to come up into warrior 3. So push off the back leg. Find Virabhadrasana 3 for 2 rounds of breath. 1 long line of energy, guys. That right glute's working for you. Listen carefully. Start to slowly lower the back leg as the arms come forward. We're coming into pyramid pose. This is where you might want to have your blocks nearby. I like to take my feet and hop them in. Your left leg is at a 45-degree angle. Your right foot is straight. This is where the blocks can help. Take a big inhale breath to square the hips. Right hip goes back, left hip comes forward. Exhale, fold and melt the chest down to the right leg. Continue squaring the hips. You're really feeling it on the right leg. Make sure you're hugging muscle to bone. Another round of breath here. This is a really great posture. On an inhale, lift that gaze, coming into revolved triangle. I like placing my block on the outside of my right foot, but you can also place it on the inside. The left hand's coming across to the block, squaring the hips again. Inhale to lift the gaze and make a lot of space. Exhale to twist open to the right side of your mat, choosing to keep your hand on the right hip or extending it up and overhead, stacking the wrist over the shoulder. Whew, this is such a twisting hard posture. Take 2 more rounds of breath, opening and making space wherever you are. Another inhale. Exhale to gaze down slowly. Listen carefully. You're going to bend into the front knee, slide the left leg back, and then windmill up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. You're in heel to arch alignment. Fingertips are horizontally in line. You're opening through the chest, and you're feeling like a badass warrior, right? Hug those muscles to bone and breathe. We're going to hold for 5, yeah? So you're strengthening, but you're softening all at the same time. You're finding that silver lining. Last round of breath. Exhale to place the right forearm down top of the right thigh. Inhale the left arm overhead for side angle pose. Making sure to not sink into the right shoulder, but lift up out of it as you open through the heart. Send the right hip back. Engage the core. Everything's working. 2 rounds of breath. Next inhale, strong legs lift you up. Reverse your warrior just for a transition. Exhale to windmill the hands down. Here's where our vinyasa starts. Planting the hands, taking it back to plank pose, lowering down to chaturanga or the belly if you'd like. Exhaling to where you want to be. Inhaling into your heart opening posture. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. So your choices for heart opening posture are Sphinx pose, Cobra pose, or upward facing dog. Find something that works for you. Next inhale, the left foot goes high behind you. You exhale it to plant it between the hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, high lunge, just for a big breath. Exhale, hinge forward, hands go back. Push off the back leg, coming into Virabhadrasana 3 for 2 rounds of breath. Slowly, slowly, setting that back foot down, preparing for pyramid pose. I like to bring my hands down onto my tippy fingers, hop the back foot in. Your right foot's at a 45-degree angle. Square up through the hips, gaze forward, make space, and then exhale, lower down. You're draping the entire torso over the front of the left leg. As you square the hips, hug a muscle to bone, relax down. 2 more rounds of breath. One more round. On an inhale, lift the gaze. Coming into revolve triangle, place your block wherever you need it. Square hips again. Right hand comes across this time. I like to start with my left hand to my hip. Left hand to the hip. And slowly work my chest open to the left side of the mat. It definitely isn't really intense on the outer side of the left leg. And when you're ready, start to send the left arm high to the sky, opening through the chest. 2 more rounds of breath. Hang in with me. Exhale to slowly gaze down. Frame the foot, remove the block. Slide the foot back and inhale up to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Yeah. We got 5 breaths on the clock. Maybe to change it up, switch the palms to face up to the sky instead. Work some different arm muscles here. Different sensations. Finding the strength and the surrender at the same time. 2 more rounds of breath. Next breath, start to come into side angle pose. Forearm comes to top of thigh, right arm reaches overhead. Send the left hip back, open through the heart. Next, inhale, windmill it back, reverse the warrior, make space in the left side body. And then windmill the hands down. If you want more for your vinyasa, you can step the left foot back and keep it lifted through your chaturanga. So coming forward, chaturanga, leg lifted, and then inhaling into your upward facing dog. Take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale to gaze forward and tippy toe to the top of the mat. Exhale and forward fold. You've got 3 big breaths here, so feel free to bend the knees, sway from side to side. Whatever you do, really relax the head and neck. Reconnect, refuel, recalibrate. I love all those R words. Last round of breath. Inhale, lift up halfway, look up to the horizon. Exhale and fold. Inhale, ground down through the feet, sweep the arms out to the side as you rise all the way up. And exhale, hands down through heart center. We're going to hang out here for 5 deep breaths. And we'll move with the arms. So want to inhale, swing the hands out to the side, bring them up towards the sky. Exhale, down through heart center. Inhale, sweep them out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, down to heart center. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, down through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out, all the way up, grow tall. And exhale, down through heart center. Last one. And down through heart center. So here we go into some more balancing, yeah? I do recommend having a block ready at the top of your mat for half moon pose. Alrighty, so coming into tree pose to start, vrikshasana, bringing all the weight into your right foot. Really grounding down through all 4 corners, bringing energy up through the thigh like you're a big old root. It's been there for 1,000 years. You're not going anywhere. And then lifting the left leg either into the calf area, all the way up into the thigh. You choose. Once you get there, you hug, sole the foot into thigh. Really lift up through the chest and broaden from shoulder to shoulder. Engage that core area. Find your 𝗤liche point. We got 3 breaths. If you want to lift your hands, go for it. Last big breath. Coming into Natarajasana, dancer pose. So bringing the left heel back to the bum, finding that inner grip. And I'm really working on keeping my hips squared in dancer pose. So a lot of times I let my hip open and flare, which is not the true posture. So I'm working on keeping it squared. So you'll notice the pose is not nearly as beautiful or big or open, but that's because I'm working into the proper alignment. So I challenge you to do the same. Inhale the right arm high and exhale to kick the left foot into the left hand, trying to keep the hips as squared as possible, not letting it open to the side, keeping it nice and squared. 3 deep breaths. And then slowly lowering down into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So you can keep hold of the back foot like I'm doing here. Slowly lower, find your block with the right hand. And then begin to release the back foot as you begin to open and pivot the pelvis to the left side of the mat. So really work slow here. Energy through the lifted leg and the standing leg. Maybe you start to shift that gaze. Maybe the left hand goes high to the sky. Your legs are burning. I know it. 1 more breath. Exhale to gaze down. Bend the right knee. We're coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. Take the feet nice and wide, toes out, heels in, lower the booty down in between the legs. Elbows come in the thighs. You lift up, out. 2 breaths. All right, if you want more here, I challenge you to come into Bakasana crow pose, shoot it back into your vinyasa. It might not be pretty, but we got to start somewhere. And if you're totally not into that today, step it back, take a vinyasa or downward facing dog. If you're coming with me, plant the hands on the earth. Begin to hug the knees to the backs of the arms. Belly button up and in, round the back, gaze forward, toes lift. 2 breaths. Send it back, Chaturanga. Inhale up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale it back, Adho Mukha. Yeah. Some days that really works great, and some days that just doesn't happen for me. So just know that it's always a journey for everyone. Alrighty, inhale to gaze forward. You can step, walk, or hop. Make it to the top of the mat. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let's balance it out on the other side. So tree pose on the left, ground down through the left foot, all 4 corners. The right foot comes into the sole, the left thigh, or the calf area. Bring hands to the heart center. Lift up out of the chest area. 3 deep breaths. Use this time to come back to your intention, come back to your practice and body. Alrighty, coming into dancer pose. So sending the right heel towards the glute, grabbing onto the foot. You can do outer or inner, really what feels good for you here. Extending the left hand out in front of you. And remember to keeping the hips squared here. Big inhale breath. Exhale, kick foot into hand as you keep the feet, the hips squared, and kicking the foot back into the hand, opening through the heart. One more big round of breath. Exhale. I like to bend my knee as I lower down into half moon pose, having your block ready if you need it or want it, and then beginning to extend both legs straight up and out. Once you're comfortable and you're locked in with your muscles here, start to open the pelvis to the right side of the mat. Comfortable here, start to lift the right hand high to the sky. One more round of breath. Exhale to gaze down, slowly lower. Malasana yogi squat. This time we'll stay for 5 breaths. You can play around here or just hold. I'm gonna hold, so if you're with me, you're lengthening up as you drop the tailbone down. You can play with Bakasana. You can go into headstand from crow pose. Do whatever feels fun for you in the moment and safe, yeah? 2 more rounds of breath. Last breath. If you're in something fun, meet us back here in yogi squat. And let's make our way into boat pose, Navasana. The funnest pose ever. Getting into some more core work here. So rocking back onto your sitting bones, hands underneath the thighs, lift up out of the low back area, really broadening up through the heart. Hug the belly in, extend the legs. We got 3. You're gonna shake, reach the hands forward. Totally shaking. One more inhale. Exhale into low boat. Inhale up into high boat. Exhale into low boat. Inhale it up. 2 more. Exhale it down. Inhale it high. Last time, exhale it down. And inhale it back and high. Start to slowly lower your way down to the mat. And then we're actually going to flip onto our bellies. So somehow meet me there. You can do core work or just meet me on your belly. Coming into bow pose. So bow pose, we worked on this in the 30 pose journey. It's a huge heart opener as well as quad and hip flex stretcher. Take your time and honor where you are right now today. Don't overstretch it. So bending both legs, reaching back for the tops of the toes or the ankles. Stamping the pubic bone down, trying your best to keep the knees together. Taking a big inhale breath to come up. Stay for 2. One more. Exhale, lower down. Cross one hand over the other and find crocodile. You can shimmy the hips from side to side or find stillness. Alrighty, we're gonna go 2 more times on that. So I'm not gonna talk when I get up there anymore. It's just too much for me. So I'll cue us to get up and then we'll hold for 2 breaths and we'll do 2 more. Bend the back legs, reach back for the feet. Stamp pubic bone into the earth. Try to hug the knees together before you start. They will come apart. On an inhale, lift up. One more breath. Exhale, lower down. Opposite hand on top. Just take one moment. Last one. Bend the knees, reach back. All right, here we go. This time we'll hold for 3. On an inhale, come on up. Last one. Exhale, lower down. Cross the hands over and just take a moment here. Alrighty, coming into my favorite shoulder stretch, and then we'll make our way into Shavasana. So sending the left hand straight out. Make sure you listen carefully and do this right. You want the wrist coming directly from the shoulder socket, right? Like it can't be here or here. It's right here. Then bringing the right fingertips to tent up, and you're slowly rolling onto the left hip, placing the right foot behind you and lowering your head down to the earth. Alrighty, now that you can hear me again, making sure not to overdo the stretch here. So if you're really cranking into the shoulder, just slightly back off. You can cut this right foot that's on the ground, you can straighten it if that feels better for you. Really just finding what works in the pose. Take 2 more breaths. Huge shoulder opener. One more inhale. Exhale to slowly roll back onto the belly. Do some shoulder circles on the left side. Bring the blood back in. Let's go over to the right. So extending the right arm straight out to the side, coming directly out from the shoulder socket. And then coming up onto the left fingers and tenting up and slowly rolling over, letting the left leg come behind you. Letting the head rest down, so you don't need to keep the head lifted. We're just focusing on breathing into the right shoulder here. If you want, the left hand can drape behind your back and just chill out. Last round of breath. Slowly roll back onto your belly. Take your time. Roll that right shoulder out for a moment. And then meet me on your back for happy baby. Yeah, we're taking it down. We're almost there. So happy baby, you guys know the drill. You can rock from side to side. You can straighten one leg and then the other. You can take both legs really wide for a straddle. Really whatever feels good here. You've got 4 rounds of breath, stillness, movement, whatever you need in this last moment of your practice. Take one more round of breath wherever you are. And exhale to slowly lower your way into Shavasana. I like to take my feet as wide as my mat. Move my fleshy bum out of the way. Find my sitting bones. Hands draped down by my sides. Hug the shoulder blades underneath you to kind of prop you up. Lots of length in the back of the neck. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more big inhale. Hold it at the top. Keep holding. Open the mouth, let it go. Start to settle in, letting everything relax, knowing that you worked really hard, practicing gratitude for your strong, healthy body, feeling confident and empowered, knowing that you can achieve anything you need and this mat is here to help you get there. Last breath. Let it go, Shavasana. Mindfully start to invite deeper breaths into the body. Small movements. On your own time, reaching the arms overhead, creating length in the body and space. Exhaling to bend the knees, finding your favorite side. Next inhale, rising all the way up to seated pose. Keeping the eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the arms out to the side, let the palms touch overhead. Hug them down into heart center. We'll seal our practice with the universal vibration of Om, recognizing that while we step on our mat here, we're also practicing alongside the entire community of the world. So this is what syncs us together. Big inhale breath. The light in me honors and respects the light in each and every one of you. Thank you for being part of this community, for stepping on your mat with me today, and for letting me guide you through this practice. I'll see you back here soon. Hey journey goers, Allie here with a huge favor to ask you. If you love practicing yoga alongside me and want more of it, then please subscribe to the channel. By supporting me, you inspire my journey, which then I hope inspires yours. As always, thank you for stepping on the mat with me, for being a part of this community, and for making the commitment to live your journey.